We found a new spot where there's a lot of leaves that have fallen, a lot of letting go right here, right now. And it's perfect because it's actually raining leaves right now. I don't know if you can really see it, but there's a lot of leaves falling in grace, in allowance, in accordance to their own plan. For a tree stands tall in no matter what season it is in, whether that be summer, fall, spring, winter, it doesn't matter. A tree stands tall in its knowing of who that specific tree is. And here and now, we are both reminded of the beauty of letting go. Of letting go and allowing our natural guidance to take control of our life without resistance, without needing to cling on to stuff that it's maybe that we've outgrown. Y'all, do you know what my favorite tea is? Do you guys want to take a guess? It's honesty and it's authenticity. And those two things come hand in hand with one another. Because when you can be honest with yourself, you can be authentic. And when you are authentic, there is no other choice but to be honest. And that's why that's my favorite two types of tea. I also like a nice green tea that opens the heart chakra nicely. But I want to come online today and tell you guys that, you know, we have one job on planet Earth. Just one. And that's to be our authentic expression. I'm sure we can all relate to one thing, that we have felt unworthy in our life. We have felt judgment. We have felt all the emotions. But guess what? These emotions are not who we are in truth. Those emotions are teaching us who we actually are by reconnecting to what we are not, so that we can further gain access into our truth. And this doesn't happen. Like, you actually have to be ready to be yourself. You have to be ready to just start showing up as who you are. And sometimes it's a gradual experience, and sometimes it actually takes some time because of the fear we've been holding on to, the fear that actually makes us feel safe by holding ourselves back. You know what also is such a beautiful thing? When you are authentic, you are giving the people in your life the ability to actually love you without loving a false version of yourself that you don't even like. So how can another person fully like that version of you? I think it's a beautiful thing that every single human being has their own unique gift here. Every single person has their own unique voice. No one sounds the same. We all have our own energetic frequency that comes out of us. And it's beautiful. And I want you guys to know from my heart that the greatest gift you can ever give to yourself, it's not materialistic things. It's not anything. It's coming back home to your center, coming back home to your truth. Because when you can do that, you are actually giving this earth the gift of you. You are not shunning your light. You are not dimming your light. But the beautiful thing is, we can only know our light in the darkness. So whatever dark periods you've been through, whatever dark moment maybe you're currently in now, that is the perfect time for you to shine your light and see it and experience it, and shine your light onto the dark things in your life. When you're truly authentic, when you're truly in your center knowing, And you can still be authentic and still have fear in your body, y'all. You can still have anxiety in your body. But if you can remain true to your soul's integrity, you will not get anything wrong in this life. For you are aligning yourself with your soul mission, which is just to be you. And when you can trust in synchronicity, and when you can trust in your highest excitement and not in your greatest fears, magic will occur. It must occur. Because you are tapping into your own magic that is in direct link to spirit, to the spirit realm. But we block that every day. We block our assistance from the grander aspect of all that can see the higher picture. But we're arrogant. We are arrogant, and we actually trust in our fearful thoughts to guide us to what we don't want, then to question those and say, hold on a minute. Is that thought mine? Are the thoughts you think even yours? Or have they been passed down from mom and dad, from people who have judged you? You know, human things that we like to collect and hold on to. And then we make attachments to them, even though these things are not even us. And then we're carrying around a lot of baggage. And we got to let go of the baggage like a fall tree letting go of the old season so it can welcome in the new season. And there's always going to be seasons coming and going. What season are you in? Is this your sign that it's your season to let go of the masks that you have been wearing? And I have an open heart to you guys because I was living inauthentically for a long time. I never felt like I was enough. I never felt that my voice was worth sharing. I always relied on my body. And guess what that brought me? More unworthiness, because I was in constant need to fuel and feed that unworthiness. And it came to a point where you got to look yourself in the mirror some days and check yourself before you wreck yourself. You got to love yourself before you can allow another person to love you in the way you want to be loved. We look for love from other people and we expect them to give us the love we cannot give ourselves. And that is a dead end. It is a dead end, and it's not an expansive love that you are deserving of. You can only love another person as far as you have loved yourself, and that is truth and that is honesty. Do you love yourself? When was the last time you looked yourself in the mirror, in your eyes, and you saw past your masks? And you saw the perfection looking back at you, the creator of who you are looking back at you. If you disappoint another person while staying true to your authenticity, true to your integrity, it will always be worth it. It will always be worth it. Because if you're disappointing someone, if you're just being who you are, you're not losing a part of yourself. You're actually gaining more of yourself back. Because you're standing firm like a tree in your knowingness. And if people cannot accept you, that is life. That is a part of the polarity of life. Some people won't like you. I really do think one of the greatest things you can master in this life is, well, obviously mastering your mind and your thought programs. The other thing is judgment. Being okay with another person not seeing you for who you are. Because in those moments, they could be showing you a direct reflection of maybe where you're still not accepting yourself if that is triggering to you. You'll get to a point where if someone comes along your trail and they say something that you know is not true, why would that offend you? That's like someone's coming up to me right now and saying, I hate red vests. Do not like them. I'd be like, okay, that's fine. That's your opinion. If someone came up to me and said, your vest, I don't like the color blue. I don't like the color blue. I'm offended by your blue vest. That wouldn't make me take off my vest to please another person. That would show me a direct reflection that people have opinions. People have the right to think how they want to think. And I would just keep on going along with my day. But again, you guys, I want you to know that I also do have a soft heart with y'all, because I have to have a soft heart with me. I have to have a soft heart with myself, and that's something I've gifted myself this year, even when I still have programming come online, where there's parts of myself maybe I still haven't met yet. And that's why you really should be looking into your triggers. If you ever have a trigger come up, look into it in love, and not to self-critique yourself more. Not to self-critique yourself more. Once you can lock into your authentic power, you guys, when you can actually just be who you are, life will become a lot lighter, a lot less heavy. Whatever you're holding on to that is heavy, that is making you feel worthless or not enough on this earth, know that that is not your authentic self. Know that in those moments, that is not who you are. So please question those thoughts and say, what part of myself in here, my consciousness, is allowing me to see through the lens of stuff I know that is not true. You know, you have a part in yourself that knows those thoughts are not you. You know. And this is why I preach being honest with yourself in those moments. And most importantly, we're gifted this one life. We're gifted this one expression. You will never have this one expression ever again. So please show your light onto this earth. We need it, especially at this time. That's how shifts happen. When people can show up for themselves in authenticity and love, that's when we will see more reflections on the external world of acceptance and love. And that's not to say shit is not going to come your way ever again once you're authentic, but you will know what is in alignment to you and what is not, because you're trusting in what brings me love, peace, joy, happiness, excitement. That's me. The other shit, that's not me. So follow your excitement every day. Look yourself in the mirror more and say, I love you. The number one thing I just want to end with, you guys, you can shift into a new identity in the moment you declare it to be so. When you no longer trust in the thoughts that are keeping you small, keeping you feel worthless, it's in those moments where the true lessons are. Where you can actually stand up for yourself against the part of yourself that doesn't want you to shine, and you shine regardless. Even if the emotion is still in your body that wants to hold you back, you are in control. And please know, when you are authentic, you are always backed by spirit, by love, by your ancestors, that maybe they never got the opportunity to be themselves. So now it is your responsibility for your family line to show up as who you are, in love, in grace, and know you are backed by them always, because it's coming from soul integrity and not fear and not judgment and not self-hate. We do not get rewarded when we think these thoughts. Why would Creator God reward that? We still have free will to think that, but if you're not seeing magic occur in your life, what kind of thoughts you thinking? God's not going to reward you self-hating yourself every day with good things. Because guess what? That's not giving you the opportunity to transmute these things into love and light as the magnificent beings we are. We are human beings. We are also spirit. We are also creator. And it's in this here and now moment I ask you, take off your mask. Be who you are. Be grateful for your authentic expression. And know this moment of you declaring your worth here and now is going to change the course of your timelines, your children's timelines, your ancestral timeline into a forward movement. It is better, I swear to you, to disappoint someone in your authenticity than to live a life of inauthenticity just to please another person who cannot accept you. You accept yourself first. You stay in love, in truth. You get in touch with your spirit who knows the way for this life, who can see the bigger picture. You connect to that every day, whether it be going out in the forest to anchor yourself in your knowing. The ocean, a safe place where you can take the masks off and look yourself in the eyes today and say, I see you and I love you. And y'all, I see you and I love you, and I hope you guys have a great day. I wanted to come out in the forest today and preach some love and life into y'all. Take this if it resonates. Do what you please with it, but know it is always up to you. So, I love you and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.